So you want to be a comedian. This is what we do every day. We get out of bed, then we start writing. I like writing. I notice it's more beneficial sometimes to just write 30 minutes. So first what I do is I start journaling. Like I'll just journal my thoughts, my feelings, and then after I start journaling, I start coming up with ideas. And then there's stuff you do. First, think of a couple topics, like a premise. I don't do that bullshit like write down a word and make a fucking 100 meanings about it. No, just write down some stuff. Like, if you don't have anything to write about, like Joey Diaz said, write BJJ on the paper. And what I do is I write raunchy material. So I just think of raunchy things like porn categories, porn, MILFs, big tits, ass. You name it, I write about it. Then porn stars, VR porn, MILFs, big titties, porn categories. What else I like to write about is doing like list. Like write about 10 different things. Like there's a bunch of lists. Like, for example, tampons, porn categories. And then after I write the list, I just name it off and do my stand-up. I do my stand-up off a notebook because I do it as a prop. And that's how I do my stand-up. But getting on stage, you just got to do it. It's that, like, after you've done 30 shows, it gets so much easier. It was hard for the first couple shows. Like, the first 20 shows, it's pretty rough. But after you get the first couple shows in, it gets much easier. And then what you do is stand-up. Another thing is good is watch the other comedians. Just watch them. Experiment. And then learn from what you can do to get better at stand-up. This isn't a marathon. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to take time to get good. It's going to take time to book gigs. I'm just in the process of beginning. And I'm just going to get better and better each time I go on. I've done about 34 shows, and it starts getting easier to get to about the 21st show. And then after that, you just write about stuff you know. Like, I think it's a good topic. Write about, like, your childhood. Like, what's your favorite pizza? Funny things. Like, just don't try to come up with funny things. Learn how to write. Like, just learn what your style is, your voice. Take a comedy class. And then don't do a lot of mistakes what a lot of comedians do. I've even done it, is take weeks off. It's good to take a vacation every once in a while, but don't do it as much as you should because you just got to just keep going and going. I would say do a mic a week. And that's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And then just keep going on stage.
Welcome back. He had his first appearance here last week, and now he's back. Joe Weigel!
Joke number 80. Hey, remember your old high school counselor? If he's so smart, why is he still in high school? Number 24. Have you ever had your girlfriend give you a grocery list?
No.
And puts on the list tampons? Of all things, tampons. I hate buying tampons. It sure ain't like buying beer. I know the size and case. 2 for beer. For tampons, there's 5 different variations. And don't even get me started with the brands. All the different variations of tampons. We got Ultra, Super Plus, Super, Regular, Light. So I buy her the regular
regular tampons. I was basing this off the condom chart. But no, she's super. Wait, maybe light. Had to go back to the store 3 times. One thing I do not like about a girl, one thing I do like is when the girl's on her period, you can't get her pregnant. Now we got all the different brands. Best overall tampons, Tampax Pearls, organic tampons, best value tampons, Tampax Pearl, plastic tampons, most sustainable organic tampons, 7th generation organic cotton tampons, best tampons for beginners, Tampax Reddick plastic tampons, best tampons for exercise, plastic sports tampons, best tampons for light flow, OB, organic, plant-based applicator tampons, best for subscription, Tampons Icola plastic applicator tampons, best no application tampons, OB original non-applicator tampons,